Alright, let's get this over with. Hey everybody, it's your boy the Tatumeister here. And yes, I have glasses now. I don't think you really care. You barely watch my videos anyway, so who the fuck cares? Yeah, I know. I'm in that mood. Hey, we're here to review Morbius. Yes, the long-awaited, not so anticipated new Sony Spider-Man movie, kinda, sorta, whatever this universe is called. I don't fucking know anymore. Anyway, so yeah, I don't really have much to say in this review, guys. This is going to be a short review because, like, this movie really does not deserve any attention. Look, my basic feels on the movie is it's fine. You know how I say usually don't be expecting Marriage Story, but with this movie, just don't be expecting anything because Morbius is just a movie. End of the day, it's just a movie. Meaning it just doesn't have anything of value. What do I mean by that? Well, it's just these movies in general, these Sony Spider-Man, whatever they're doing with these characters. Like the bottom line is, if I had to give this movie any positives, it's mainly just the visuals and Jared Leto's performance and the action. When the action does happen, it's really cool. Other than that, this movie is about as basic as can be. Like the story's generic, the writing's all over the place, the pacing's really off, and really this movie is just kind of weird. Like I wouldn't say it's the worst experience I've ever had because again, people on the internet were exaggerating how bad Morbius was. Like yeah, is this movie great? Not by any means, but it's not gonna kill you for 2 hours. Like I'd say it's passable. The movie's passable. It's bare minimum, and it just really doesn't deserve any attention. Like for real, it just exists. I don't know why it exists. I don't know why they even made it. The directors, the whole filmmaking process of Morbius is weird. I just don't even get it. Like they hired the writers. Sony hired the writers of Dracula Untold, Gods of Egypt, like, whoever these people are. It's a duo of writers. Gods of Egypt, Dracula Untold, and Last Witch Hunter, and expected them to write a good movie. I'm like, bro, come on. Like, why does Hollywood keep hiring these two directors? I mean, these two writers to write scripts? It's like, well, you're just expecting a bad movie, bro. Like, why did you not look at their track record and say, oh yeah, maybe we shouldn't hire these people to write the Morbius script? It's just because Sony doesn't give a shit about the Morbius movie. That's why they hired them. Same with the director. Like, it was a new director that never made a movie before. Like, bro. I mean, other than Jared, I'm not saying Jared Leto's bad. Like, it's just his agent, Jared Leto's agent, keeps putting him in stupid ass movies like Suicide Squad and Blade Runner 2 and fucking this one. It's like, bro, why does Jared Leto keep getting these shitty ass fucking roles and fucking shitty ass movies? And again, I think like Morbius, he played Morbius. Out of all the roles I've seen Jared Leto play, he played Morbius pretty fucking good. But I'm just saying, bro, like, why does his agent keep putting him, giving him bad scripts? Like, I don't fucking get it, bro. But anyways, like, I don't think this movie is by any means the worst Marvel movie, because no, there's way worse Marvel movies. I would say it's worse than Iron Man 3, in a sense. It's worse than the worst MCU movie, I'd say. But I wouldn't say it's like the worst thing. It's not a crime against humanity like people were claiming it to be. I'd say it's just a movie that exists. Like, it's not very amazing, it's not very bad, it's just kind of mid. It's very average, it just doesn't really do anything you expect it not to do. Again, I think the movie would have really benefited from being rated R. Like, that's kind of been the problem. My main gripe with the Venom movies that they weren't rated R. This applies here too. If Morbius was rated R, this movie would have been awesome. Like, I feel this movie would have been way more entertaining because there were so many parts that like it literally feels like they were trying to edit to make it PG-13, which felt forced, bro. Like, there's a part where he slashes a guy's throat. You don't see any blood, and there's a sound effect, and I'm like, bro, you clearly like that was totally meant to be fucking rated R, bro. Like, why did they make it so? Why did they Venom and Morbius to be PG-13 when they're clearly meant to be rated R? It's like, bro, what the fuck? I know people, but tell you, not all movies have to be rated R. Okay, yeah, I understand that, but for Venom and Morbius specifically, I feel like they're not part of the MCU. Sony's making them. Why aren't they rated R? Like, bro, it doesn't make sense. They're not even part of the same universe. You make them rated R, like, bro. Anyway, but look, I just feel like these movies need to just stop. Like, I'll watch Kraven the Hunter. But, like, bro, it's just, what is the point of these other than to make money? Like, Morbius felt like the most, it felt like no passion was put into this project. It was just like they made it and said, alright, we're done. Like, that was basically Morbius. Like, there was no passion behind Morbius at all. And that's kind of why it turned out like this. It just turned out to be a corporately made movie. Like, it didn't really have any substance. It didn't really have any, I didn't feel invested in the characters. And again, I don't think the whole movie's bad because again, the visuals top tier. It's visually impressive. They got some great action sequences. Jared Leto puts on a really good performance. But other than that, it's like this whole movie is just weird. Like the characters are weird and everything's weird. Like they did again with Morbius, it feels like they didn't know what to fucking do with this. They just kind of went along as they made it, bro. That's what this movie feels like. You feel it while you're watching it. It's like, what the fuck? Like, were they even trying to make a great movie here? Like, I don't know. Yeah, they weren't trying to make a bad one either, but it's like you just made it. Like they didn't even try anything. I don't know. And it's not really. It's kind of funny too. I'm not saying the whole movie's like again. It's just a movie. End of the day, I don't really have a huge opinion on it. It's not horrible. It's not amazing. It's just there. That's basically it. That's the best thing I can say about this movie, really. Anyway, guys, I basically if I had to rate this movie anything, it'd be like a 5.8 out of 10. It's a high 5, like low 6. It's around that. Yeah, 5.8 out of 10. Meaning I don't hate it, but I don't love it either. It has problems. Clearly the pacing and the writing, especially the script. Like, clearly these script writers need to get fired from fucking Hollywood and then stop getting movies. Because every movie they've wrote so far, all 4 of them have fucking been terribly written. I don't know why they fucking keep getting rehired. But whatever. It's like, not like a David and D.B. Weiss who were like, alright, well, we're gonna fire them from everything. No, these guys are still fucking trucking along, still getting big movies, which I'm like, bruh. It's Sony. Did you not look at their track record before you hired them on this? Like, come on, man. That's really all this movie needed was a great script, and it would have been a great time. Because Venom and Venom 2 had competent filmmakers and competent writers on them. Morbius doesn't have that. It's a brand new director that's never done a movie before, basically. Writers that wrote terrible scripts in the past. And Jared Leto, who's known for, like, not doing great roles for most of the time, except for, like, American Psycho. But, like, this movie just had everything against it, and the fact that it turned out as okay as it did is a miracle. I was surprised it wasn't worse, to be honest. I thought it was gonna be as bad as people were saying, but it wasn't as bad. Again, it wasn't as bad as people were saying, but it also wasn't great. It just kind of is there. At the end, I was just like, okay, I didn't waste my time watching this. And again, the after credit scenes were cool, but again, bro, it's just this whole fucking shit needs to stop. Anyway, guys, I don't know. I didn't hate it. It's not as good as Venom and Venom 2, I'll say. But yeah, I guess I'll watch Kraven the Hunter when it comes out, whatever. I don't fucking know. This whole movie was just weird. Anyway, I think with a better script, Jared Leto Morbius will be good. It's just this movie, it was a weird introduction. Again, I think they nailed his character pretty good. It's just his introduction was weird as far as the first movie. In fact, why did he get a whole movie, bro? Nobody was asking for a Morbius movie. Anyway, bro. It's not like he's as popular as Venom. I don't get it, bro. He's like nowhere near as popular. I mean, Kraven movie does sound cool. I'll watch the Kraven one. But anyway, guys, that's all I gotta say. So, this is the Tatumite signing out. I hope you watch my next content. I'll be reviewing Sonic movie 2. So, yeah, literally, it's Sonic movie 2. Anyway, so Tatumite signing out. Bye-bye.